Well, she's certainly curious about this alternate plane. So, again, trusting the Night Hag. She's saying, don't be surprised if you do not see me when you arrive. I'll be waiting for you by the leak, but will project my thoughts to you whenever I can. Alright, around Lilly comes the moans and cries of fellow souls as she closes her eyes.
You are surprised to find yourself standing on solid ground again. You still feel as if you are floating. Far below you, you can hear the flow of water and distant screams. The depths of Stygia, you presume. Though you cannot see her, you can hear the Night Hag's voice inside your head. You stand on the Isle of the Dead. The sounds below are those of the river Styx, which flows ultimately to Stygia. Lost souls will occasionally come to this island as it lies at the border of my domain. They will be unable to pass through the gates you see before you, but you may speak with them if you wish. Some of these lost souls may still cling to virtue, petitioning you to perform some noble deed, but death changes the hearts of men. Many are but vengeful spirits, intent on wreaking havoc in the world. Remember, they cannot hurt you in this place, nor can you hurt them. You are safe here in my care.
Well, I think Lily's glad to hear that she cannot be harmed, I guess, in this plane of sorrows. Here, I think, is one of the spirits that the Night Hag was referring to behind a gate. So, again, trusting the Night Hag that it'll be safe actually to speak with, I guess, one of these spirits. Okay. Morrius Helmsplitter, a ghostly dwarf, bearing a horrible gash down his left side. His entrails dangle from the broken bridge into the vast darkness below. Wow. And, of course, his uniform looks familiar as the colors of the king. So perhaps he might have a clue as to what happened that night.
Pale and wispy, this ghostly dwarf bears a horrible gash down his left side. His entrails dangle from the broken bridge into the vast darkness below. The uniform he wears is all too familiar to you. He reaches for you, his eyes manic. "Witchbane!" he cries. "Ye brought it with ye, didn't ye? The axe? Ye did. Aye, I can feel it in me very bones. Give it to me. I need it."
Wow, okay. He's sensing the presence. She had picked up that, I think it was a battleaxe with Witchbane etched into the blade, and it must have been his weapon. But she's certainly not going to give it to him. She's hoping to sell it at Brogan's arm, and I'm not even sure she wants to let him look at it. So I think she's just going to say he must be mistaken. Alright, but I think he sees through that lie, telling Lilly she's in grave danger. First of all, trying to find out who he is. Invoking Brogan's name, saying, "By Brogan's axe, it'd be me, Morrius Helmsplitter." Alright, Brogan being a dwarven hero of the northern clans, made a bargain with the Stygian lords, fought for them as a gladiator, and in return they let him live for as long as he could still fight. In the end, he fought 4 dragons of the abyss. He was destroyed, and his parts scattered to the world's far corners. Alright, saying that he was mauled by Eyrie. I think it's a woman's name. Gutted him while he was battling Turnak. We don't know who any of these people are. I think she's starting to think he's just maybe babbling. Alright, so asking what kind of danger she is in. Telling Lilly to beware the Night Hag. She's not to be trusted. I think she thinks it's laughable that she should instead trust Morrius. Telling her don't be a fool. He's actually claiming that Prince Ahmed never died. Can't believe he even believes that. He thinks so because he can't find the prince's spirit here, I guess, in the Plane of Sorrows. Alright, so Morrius warning Lilly to not trust the Night Hag, but there's no reason to really trust Morrius either. Apparently killed by his... by fellow soldiers, I think, by the sound of it.
The Night Hag's voice, soft and confident, returns to you. This is a tree of life. I planted it here long ago, and it is what gives me my power in this place. Its roots descend all the way to the Styx below. You need only touch its branches, and it will grant you passage from this island back over the river Styx.
Alright, here is the Tree of Life. Fed by the waters of the river Styx. I think, yeah. Okay, Lilly's actually ready to level up. Probably do that now. It's going to be a second level wizard. It's putting class skills for concentration, lore, and spellcraft. And I think we'll probably save the other points until the next level, if we even get that far. It might not be, might not even happen. I think we'll save them anyway. 2 additional first level spells. I think sleep. I think we need a protective spell. 1 hour per level. There's another one here. Shield. This is 1 turn per level. But it does grant a +4 bonus. I think something that lasts longer might be more helpful. Okay. Okay. And Bone's leveling up as well. Now, Rogue level 3. I guess we don't get to choose anything. Okay. Alright, so approaching the Tree of Life.
You feel the air about you shift and change. It feels electric somehow. Through the door before you lies the Filcher's Labyrinth. It is a part of the barrier I spoke of earlier, a final bulwark against lost souls. The Filchers are mindless denizens of the barrier. They pose no threat to you save their insatiable curiosity and greed. If they draw close to you, they will attempt to steal your belongings. You may attempt to fight them off or retrieve your belongings from their treasure piles. If you destroy the Filchers, however, more will arrive. They will pursue you for as long as you wander the barrier. You are lucky. Only one Filcher is present now. Word of your passage through the barrier will spread, however, and more will be waiting for you each time you traverse this path. Be aware, too, that the barrier is a constantly shifting place. What the Filchers steal from you today may be long gone when next you return. Leave behind only what you are willing to never see again. Now pass through the door and enter the barrier. I will be waiting for you at the end of the labyrinth. They will not be able to reach you there. Good luck.
Okay, quite a bit of explanation there as to what is going on. I think here we have the Filcher's Labyrinth. Some sort of barrier between Lilly and the Night Hag. But supposedly they won't harm her. She just has to simply avoid them. And if you do destroy them, I think they'll come back in even greater number. So I think... I don't think there's a way to tell the familiar to stand down. But I don't think she wants to unsummon him either. So I think it's just going to have to be follow. Alright. So looking out for one of these Filchers. And Bone sees something. Yeah, okay. Alright, here's the door. So this must be the Night Hag. I think there's only one Filcher. Just want to make sure the... Okay. Apparently, he knows how to open doors by himself. Okay. Alright, here finally is the Night Hag.
The Night Hag stands before you, wreathed in unearthly mists. Behind her, a shattered bridge crumbles slowly into the void. You realize that you are shivering with the cold.
Alright, welcoming Lilly to the Plane of Sorrows. Yeah, I think she's going to mention Morrius, and including the fact that he warned her not to trust her. In your situation, Lilly, I'm afraid I am the only one you can trust. Who else will save you from the pits of Stygia? Who else will tell you what it is you must do? Well...